Hey, it's Nescent from BZPower back with this month in Bionicle. This month featured the premiere of the much-anticipated Journey to One series on Netflix. In addition to 2 full episodes, the premiere also included a 12-minute prologue briefing the previous year's story. It was mostly told through footage from the 2015 webisodes, but was edited in such a way that Narmado, the Protector of Fire, was telling the story to villagers in the ancient city. It's a nice way to refresh your memory, or just to summarize the year's story in preparation for the Journey to One. Now, onto the actual show. Episode 1 focuses on all 6 of the Toa and is mostly about their quest to find and befriend the creatures. All the while, Umarak the Hunter is tracking them down, dispatching shadow traps, and demonstrating his abilities, such as traveling through shadow, firing off his bowcaster, and summoning clone-like minions. He throws a lot at them, but ultimately the Toa manage to unite with their creatures and make their way to the Labyrinth of Control. In the next episode, they race to a remote island across the ocean. Here, the Labyrinth of Control is sealed behind a locked gate. Tahu manages to open it, and within, the Toa and the creatures dart through a maze of shifting blocks and endless drops. Deep inside, the Mask of Control is contained in some sort of crystal, but the Toa are met by Umarak, who smashes the crystal, steals the mask, and disappears, united with Katar, Creature of Stone. After a showdown with Pohatu, Umarak and Katar are separated, but Umarak manages to escape with the mask. Makuta tells him to wear it, and so he becomes mutated into Umarak the Destroyer. The show ends with this horrifying shot. 2 more episodes are scheduled to appear in June and will most likely tell the story for the summer Bionicle sets. LEGO Bionicle The Journey to One is available for viewing to anyone with a Netflix account. There are also trailers for both episodes on Bionicle.com under the videos section. Speaking of the Bionicle website, the Explore section has been updated with an entirely new chapter. Chapter 3, titled The Hunter, focuses on Umarak and the history of the Mask of Control. It's very brief, but for those unable to watch The Journey to One, the Explore chapters are a good enough way to follow the story. There were a couple of combiner models shared this month called 2 Toa. The first is built with Kopaka and Gali, and the second is made from Tahu and Pohatu. Instructions are available from the LEGO Club, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. They're both pretty much just beefed up Toa, but they do include an action feature or two and some creative building techniques. Over on the LEGO Bionicle Facebook page, Matt Bedecker has shared a new piece of art. Unlike his past artwork, this month's takes the form of a video. It's got less magnitude compared to the paintings we've seen previously, but nonetheless it's an awesome sketch of Tahu united with Ikir and runs for about 2.5 minutes. On the recently rebooted BSO1 podcast, the first in a series of interviews with the crew behind the Journey to One has been uploaded. In the most recent podcast, BZPower member Spirit interviewed Paulo Bryant, the voice of Pohatu in the Journey to One. The entire interview runs for about 20 minutes and includes some great voice work by Paulo Bryant reading lines in Pohatu's voice, so be sure to give it a listen. I'll add a link to that in the description. And that sums up the month of March. Truthfully, it's been a pretty slow month, but there has been a lot of discussion about the Netflix series and some building challenges to keep us occupied. Head on over to bzpower.com to chime in on the discussion and let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Journey to One? As always, I love to hear your opinions in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos and visit bzpower.com to discuss Bionicle, read reviews, and share your LEGO creations.